YouTube, hello. Twitch is some more Aethermancer. It's more of the demo, this is. We perished last time, just out of nowhere, honestly. It was kind of funny. I'm going to look at the enemy intent, is what I said. And I literally, for one turn, didn't look what they were doing. And they just AoE just destroyed me and killed everyone. Not quite on the same turn, but basically on the same turn. We're back again. We're starting a new run. I think I'm going to get a random start because I didn't soul bond anything. Because I wanted to save my crystals, to be honest with you. So, let's do it. Okay, I got offered Jotun again. And only Jotun. Honestly, that's fine. Jotun, I think you did very little wrong. What I think I will do this time, though, is last time I was just catching everything and anything I saw. I'm going to try and be a bit more specific, especially by the time I get to the boss. I'm going to try and make sure I've got a spare slot to potentially catch the boss, which I didn't do last time. The zone still contains an unused monster shrine you can use to rebirth another monster to your party. Oh! Wait. I thought I would have to re-get it on this run. Oh, I can actually get them back from the past. Oh, these are the guys I didn't rebirth before. Okay, so they actually retain between runs. That makes sense. So why are you back here? Because I definitely got you killed. Or did I catch two of them and I'm stupid? Okay, let's grab... Sure, let's grab this guy. Ooze friend, welcome. And let me have a quick look what you're up to. Because you're the guy that wants to hit himself, right, with poison, or you apply poison to yourself. On action, applies 2 poison to self. Whenever poison triggers on this monster, enemies also take damage from it. So I need to find some way to heal you, which is part of your ability, I guess. My god, that's a big heal, actually. But it puts poison in everyone. Okay, I see what your deal is. I see now. Alright. Who are you? Man. Well, what do we have here? Another one of those ghastly void creatures. I'm an Aethermancer, actually. My name is Syrinx, and I mean you no harm. An Aethermancer, your kind doesn't come around Pilgrim's Rest often, do they? Or at least they don't show up at my restaurant anyhow. That would make sense. Our kind doesn't eat or drink. In fact, we have no orifice to speak of. How ghastly. Well, I suppose we won't have much to talk about then. Goodbye, sir. Unless those monsters of yours happen to have a better appetite than you do. I mean, one of them's a slime, and canonically slime's normally just like, you know, phagocytosis things. Certainly, what do you have in mind, chef? Oh, you can call me Mern. My dishes will bring the best out of your monsters, I just know it. If they can stomach it, that is. Again, slimes don't really canonically have stomachs. I mean, I guess maybe they do. They're just entirely stomach. Maybe it's the only organ they actually do have, now that I think about it. I never hold back on my spices, you see. I see. So you make my monsters stronger, but at a price. Seems risky. Risky? Risk's the most important spice of life. Ha. Alright, grant Jotun 300 worthiness at the cost of 7 corruption, or the Ooze 300 worthiness at the cost of 7 corruption. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how much worthiness actually equates to, but Jotun, you have an ability that wants to get hit, so we can cleanse all the corruption off you potentially going forward. So let's do it on Jotun. No complaints as always, ha ha ha. You've got some real troopers fighting for you, Syrinx. Jotun gained 300 worthiness. Oh, he retains worthiness between runs as well. Okay, I'm somewhat happy I did this then. Total Aether Crystals 115, defense up. So the units can get better over time as well through worthiness. I see. Or like between runs, I guess, to be more specific. Alright, what have we got going on over here? Secret goodies? Really? Can I... Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to interact with this or something to get through. To Soul Gate. I do have a Monster Soul. It's a bit spooky because I think I need to... I think I need to potentially get another guy, right? How do I see how many soul things I've got? I guess this is the way of doing it. Oh, I have 2. Alright, if we have 2, I'm fine with it. I'll trade one. You gained the Skull Epic Equipment. I got Epic Equipment in the first room. This runs over. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, 25% chance to apply another stack of the same debuff. Cannot trigger with itself. Okay, it's to enemy. At the start of combat, applies 1 temporary power to self. At the start of combat, applies 5. It's going to be Ooze, right? Ooze is my debuffer, so he clearly has to take this ability. My other guy doesn't really debuff enemies, he buffs himself. Is that a secret box? It is a secret box. Alright, so we need to be very careful, because I've got room to catch a guy. I guess now that I think about it, if we're capturing the souls, potentially I can keep those souls for future runs as well. And just go through with, like, what I've got right now, if you know what I mean. And then basically stockpile a really good squad for a super run, so to speak. There is an Ooze out here. We've already got one. Who else have we got? We got a Cockatrice. Alright, we don't want any of these guys. I mean, I can actually get one of these guys back anyway. Right, so normally I just stall with you, but we're both quite tanky, I think, so I'm actually going to use you as a real attacker. At least for now. Then I think your entire deal is just gaining poison, but I need to gain more of the earth attribute, so let's swing into you. Now I'm gaining poison, but that kind of doesn't matter, right? That's good for me. See what I mean? We'll break this nerd. And then ideally we'll kill this nerd. Can't quite get there. We all died to poison. And the staff equipment. More hit chance, we will put that on you. As it's simply better than nothing. There is another guy up ahead. Oh, it's Fox Friend and I think not Sandshrew. What happens if only one of your monsters dies? Sadly, we've not figured this out exactly yet. As my previous run, all 3 died in the same combat. I assume I can use the souls to bring other guys back, is my theory. You know, I was considering catching you again, but I actually don't think I care. I think I'd rather just bring a random unit back and make sure I've got one of these capturing vessels. So, goodbye. Stagger him. Actually, does it stagger? Not quite. You're dead to poison, actually, now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Your monsters may sometimes learn Maverick skills. While most of the skills belong to one type, Maverick skills combine 2 different types, creating unique synergies. Each Maverick skill requires 2 specific types to be present among the monsters in your party. How do I know which one's a Maverick skill? Is it this one? Is it the yellow one? Endless Endurance gains aging. For every 3 age, applies redirect and shields self. Oh, it's 2 abilities in rolled into 1. I've seen this already. Okay, we could go on this strategy. I mean, we're gonna grab the gold ability, right? Because that's rare. And then Slime Friend. Retaliate. Generate random Aether. Debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. That seems pretty insane. On Earth, action from ally applies poison to each enemy. Triggers when this monster is attacked or receives non-attack damage. So that'll trigger on his own effect, right? When he takes poison damage, I assume. I think we're just going to grab this, but honestly, in the long term, Ooze, I don't think I'm actually intrigued in you anymore. Only purely because of what my other guys got. Gain a Tome. On single attack, 75% chance to apply weakness. Basic attacks generate 1 additional water Aether. Increases monster's maximum health by 5. Okay, well, we'll put that on Jotun, I think. I think it's maybe better than the one hit, although one hit's quite nice. Actually, I very, very, very rarely basically attack with this guy anyway. You know what? I'm going to scrap. I'm actually content with what I've got. Okay, so we can go to Aether Spring, Epic Loot Drop, or Zone Night. Let's go to Aether Spring. I don't think we've been here yet, so let's see what it's about. And we'll summon another guy, which is gonna have to be this guy. Alright. Welcome to the party again, Cockatrice friend. Experience boon, win. At the end of each combat, 25% chance that one of your monsters gains an extra experience. Or at the end of each combat, cleanses 1 corruption from each of your monsters. Honestly, scaling seems unbelievably good. And it's 25%, but there's 3 monsters, so... It's not quite, I think, works out 75% right, but it's going to be a reasonable chance. Actually, no, it is like 75, right? It's the addition of the percentage in this case. Because I only need one of the events to happen, and I could get more than one event. We'll take it. Alright, nothing else up there. I gain boots. Increase shielding of each shielding allies by 1. Might as well throw it on you. What do we have down here? More money? The world's longest path? We have... What are you? Have I seen this guy before? Oh, wait, I think I have seen you. Yeah, we have seen you. I've never caught you before, but again... I want to save you right now. Until I get at least 2, I'm not going to catch something else. Yeah, we literally only have 1 blind memento. So I think you are just going to be doing... I could just do a basic attack, I guess. And I'm going to throw it into Slime Lord. It's actually quite scary because 2 of these guys do a poison effect, so... But at the same time, that ooze might poison my ooze, which is actually quite good for me, so... Can't quite break this guy either. Pretty spooky opening, actually. Especially when he doesn't poison the unit I want to get poisoned. Alright. They're playing around it. You did get staggered by my ability, though, so that's pretty good for me. Then you get mass poisoned, which is also very entertaining. Alright, now we can work the other guys down. I'd love to kill this guy this turn. I should really have done the calculation. We're fine though. We have the kill. And before Ooze ends, I should heal everyone, right? It was heal, not regeneration. Because the poison won't matter between battles, right? It's not Gen 1 Pokemon. It is a heal. So, like, this is insane. It's basically a full heal. We get a shit ton of poison. I do appreciate that, but I think the battle's over. So who cares? What's the buff that Cockatrice gets? He gets a temporary power, I think it's called, which gives him 1 more damage. Really? Okay, we did get a roll of the boon or whatever we've got. At the end of each combat cleanses 2 corruption from self, increases damage of each ward hit. Alright, I'll put that on Jotun, because Jotun actually does sometimes tank. But yeah, it's this ability. It gets a temporary power. And it is increasing the damage of each hit by 1. Hello, alien. Man, it's passed quite wide here. I thought it was going to end fairly soon. Did I play this yesterday? Yeah, I did play it yesterday, but I only just finished it today. Or at least, like, the first episode I finished today. So I'm on my 2nd run now. Thoughts so far? It's too early to say. I like the idea of it at the very least, but I don't know. It's just too early. As I said, any of these like RPG combat-based games, you just have to like get an idea of how balanced everything is. But it's so early right now. I don't really know what's busted or what's broken or sorry, what's good or what's bad. When I lost my run, it felt like it came out of nowhere. Like the power spiked like by an insane amount out of nowhere. But I don't know. Maybe I just didn't play around it. So kind of my fault, to be fair, for not looking at the ability. Speaking of which, I should really look at their abilities. You're putting regeneration and doing damage. Just a basic attack, and you're doing poison. I'll take a redirect this time. Yeah, I understand that you're like supposed to just like fall over eventually, but it wasn't like I was, you know, slowly losing health. I just suddenly, out of nowhere, and I'd been on that floor already for like a couple of minutes. Just 2 guys just AoE like one-shot me, basically. I think they did like 30 damage to me across the board. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know where that came from, but I don't know if I didn't play around something or what happened, so it probably was my fault. I'm only also just getting a feel now, right, of all the game mechanics as well. There's some things like between battles and stuff I don't fully appreciate yet, like the monster soul stuff. I only just started to figure out like exactly what's happening. Turn order as well, I'm not quite familiar with yet. Like, I know I go before my opponents, but how do I know which order they go in? Is there an order? I don't know. Alright, you can kill this guy. You can have a crack at killing this guy. I mean, between us, we'll get this guy. And you can take the kill there. Okay. AI controlled, sure. So, do I have lethal this turn if I use the super heal? You have 3 times 4, which I believe quick math is 12. And then you have 2 times 3, but I can actually buff it to 9. Which means I think I can do 21 this turn, which isn't lethal. Yeah, I know I can change the order. But if I attack with everyone, then that's actually not bueno. So I think I'm actually going to tank with you. Actually, I should check what you're doing. Whatever, it's too late now. Okay, Jotun takes the hits. That's fine. It's what he's designed to do. Need to check if I've got lethal with weakness. I definitely have lethal with weakness. We'll do the super heal. I think kill. Yeah, that heal seems insane, honestly. At least just to end the battle. Okay, at the start of each combat, apply 2 redirect and shield self for 2 times 4. At the start of your turn, if this monster did not attack this turn, applies dodge, that's some sort of support build, and burning desire, or if for every 4 burn applied to enemies, shields all allies for 4. I'll grab this, but honestly, at some point, I think I'm going to send the cockatrice, like, to the farm downstate. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, a 20% chance to apply another stat to the same buff. Cannot trigger with itself. Increase this monster's max health. We might... Yeah, I've had my Jotun trying to do the avoid corruption thing. And in fact, he's got something on him that cleanses corruption right now. I think I'm still okay with the salve. Theoretically, this could actually work with you as well, as you do buff yourself with temporary stuff. And I assume you applying poison to yourself doesn't count as a buff. I assume it counts as a debuff to self, because it specifically says debuff. I'll put it on you for now. This must be what the Monster King call a Blessed Pond. I think we've seen a Blessed Pond. Remove corruption from all monsters for 5 gold. Honestly, not now. It's too soon. Another battle. The Lord of Poison or the Lord of Wolves. Let me try and deal with this wolf. And I'm going to immediately break you. Now I'm going to try this on yourself to give you 2 temporary attacks. Didn't work, but that's fine. And let me just start trying to, like, knock this guy out, I think, before anything else happens. You being this low is probably fine, because the slime's going to poison himself as well. But it won't quite pick up the kill, but okay, kills either way. Either way it kills, it's fine. I just want to remove the guy off the board. One other thing about like it being really early into the game as well, eventually you'll get a glance value where you'll just see these guys and recognize what their passives are. At least these two, I know what the passive is because I've used these two guys, but the other guy, I don't really know what his passive is right now off the top of my head. I could check it, but it requires just a bit more like time to do so, I guess. So I'm not quite a glance value yet. Let me just knock this guy out. Then it's... I was going to say, you know what action. See on see action. Might want to heal my guy. I think we could kill this turn, so it's fine, but a bit spooky. Alright, big heal to all. I think as well, before I end this battle, I'm actually going to pop one of these heals. Don't get too good to use Syndrome on these, because I only used like one in my last run, and I perished, so... How did you remove corruption, by the way, slime friend? Have you got an ability? Okay, applies age to self if it has 3 or fewer age stacks. Then shields 1 for each age stack. That makes sense because I want this guy to age right now. So I think I'm going to worry about nothing else but aging. At least when it shows up. Ooze friend. More poison. Affliction. Applies X debuff stacks, randomly chosen among the debuffs that can be applied to monsters in your party, except for weakness. And Toxic Eruption. 2 times 2 damage against the target enemy. Deals an additional X damage hit. 2 for each poison stack on enemy. So, this is another thing I've not quite figured out yet. But it's something you'd figure out over time. I don't know if I want to be like a full poison team or if I need to be like, you know, covering multiple bases. It's probably an intermediate between those two things. But like, I could go for a full poison build with this guy, but I kind of like the idea of what Jotun's doing right now, so I think I'm going to try and lean more into Jotun, which kind of means that this guy sort of doesn't matter. He can kind of just do his own thing. I think I'll grab Envenom. Just because it's going to be easier to activate than anything else. From your experience, you can build any team you want to make it work. Good to know. Alright, we get another Monster Soul, which is good if I want to sacrifice it for whatever reason. I assume this just says Big Heads or whatever it's called. Yeah. Oops. And we need to go all the way back down here, I think. As long as it's cohesive, that seems reasonable. Oh, that was the portal, okay. Random NPC, Envoy, or Merchant. We've got some money right now, but show me a random NPC. He might give me something to catch more units, so to speak. I still don't have anything else, right? Yeah, I just have one. You think I missed something? Oh well. It is what it is. Oh. Hello. Nice to meet you again, Sirix. Likewise. I hope the blank memento I gave you helped you out. Yeah, can you give me like 18 more? I don't think I'll find any more soon. Aw. But aside from that, I'll always help you out with my potions and crystals to guide your monsters by refocusing their talents. That's already plenty, thank you. I can reroll a trait of the Ooze, a reroll a trait of Jotun. I'm good. I'll honestly just take the experience. I'm quite happy with what they're doing right now. Because this guy I'm going to get rid of. It's too early to reroll traits. This guy I'm happy with. This guy I'm probably going to remove as well. So just give me experience. Cool. That's the one I wanted you to hit. Winter Guard. Shields all allies for 3x3. Cleanses 3 debuffs from allies. Applies redirect to self. I think that seems immediately just reasonable. To remove debuffs would be quite good, because I think some debuffs also caused me to lose the last run. So let me have an ability, like some sort of coverage for whatever can come my way. You pop back up here as well. Back. I pushed space. I could have got through this a bit better, but hey ho. Actually, let's take a look at these dragons. Show of interest. I'm probably not going to catch one, but I haven't got one yet. Wormlings. Gift of the Worm. Wait, did I read these guys before? Applies temporary power to self on a support action. On attack, transfers all power and temporary power stats to every other ally. I think I did see this. Alright. Again, I want to hold my thing so I always have one for the boss. So, I'm not going to do it. This is a free action. I'll do it. I'm getting older. Then I'll break a dragon. I should really check what your dragons are doing as well. You are doing generate fire. Actually, maybe I tell the wolf. Although you're just attacking me. You know what? I don't trust what you two are up to. Let me get rid of the dragons. Can't do any of this malarkey right now. And then you should do this to yourself. Has to be to self. Okay. I was just checking you couldn't do that on an ally as well, which I don't think you can. It's fine. It's who I wanted you to attack anyway, so joke's on you. Get poisoned. You love to see it. Okay. I want to quickly check something. Oh, it says purge. I should probably read the text more. I see what you did there. Okay. I might as well age again. Well, hang on a minute. No, we've got 2 stacks. That's fine. We can age. I've also realized I had 3 stacks, which... What's your ability, sorry, for the 3 stacks? You get redirect and shields. Right, that's the deal. So you start to become a tank when I get stronger, which is actually quite a good way of doing it rather than pushing a button. You're trying to nibble on me. You're trying to fire dash me. We'll go here. And you're dead. Nice. Shielded all of that, so that's lovely. Take poison. At this point, you should do your big heal. Because we have lethal. Top everyone up. Albeit, I think you'll lose it after the corruption anyway. Sorry, after the battle because of the corruption. I say we have lethal. You have got lethal, right? Hang on a minute. I think I can still do it. I've not seen my boon thing pop yet. The gain additional experience. Was that a boon? I don't know what it was, but I've not seen it happen. Tea of Many Spices artifact. Soul Altar. Oh, I can gain a boon for 2 battles and release a monster soul. How many monster souls do I have? I only have one. I'm going to hold off on it because I need to potentially in the future be able to summon another one. Yeah, my experience boon. At the end of each combat, 25% chance that one of your monsters gains your own experience. I think it hasn't procced yet, which if so is unbelievably unlucky. But perhaps it has. Perhaps I've just not seen it. He's a gamer. Cockatrice guy, dragon guy, slime guy. Honestly, the slime guy, do I want to kill the slime guy? It's kind of dangerous because the slime guy can hit my guy, which buffs my guy, but equally I can hit their guy to buff their guy to kill my guys. I think it's like mutually assured destruction, which is not really positive for me, so I'll try and kill him. Age me? Smack him. Get him. Although I probably don't want to poison him, but I do want to stagger him, so we'll go for it. Heat yourself. And we'll just do a basic attack. Again, I should really look what the other guys are doing. One's doing a basic attack. The other guy... What is this? Actually quite a lot of damage, honestly. We do have big heal, though. Currently, Jotun has redirect as well. Don't do the heal just yet. Probably gonna be next turn's deal. How much poison do you deal to everyone, by the way? It's the same amount. No, it does 4 more as well. So I think I'll do 7, but I'm not entirely certain. Target generates 1 random Aether, heals target for 7, shield target for 7, charges 2. Seems really good as well, honestly. So I think he'll die to poison now, via my slime's effect, or just via the poison effect, because his poison also triggers his effect. I forgot about that. I think we can kill from here. Probably should check. But I'll just send it. Do I just send it? Where's your aging effect? Is that the only thing that's happening right now? The endless endurance? Not that it's bad. I'm 14. I think I need to like chill, but it's how much I don't think I can actually do this. I don't think I can get the heal off. Because he's gonna take ton of damage from my slime's ability. So I think the way around I'm going to do this... No, I can do it. I have to do this first. He still has a poison on him. Can I pass turn? Or do you have to do something? I've never really thought about it before, but I would kind of like to pass the turn. Otherwise, we do this. You have to at least do the free attack. Okay. Right, we don't kill him, which is what I was after. Big heal. And then roast him. Actually, the opposite of roasting, because I'm freezing you. Freeze drying you. Hey, I saw the ability trigger. I think... Did it trigger on everyone then? I saw at least 2, I think. Because the cockatrice caught up at the very least in experience. A blind memento! Okay, we could actually catch something else now. There's a battle as well I missed. Okay. See what's in here. Again, I'm not super hot on any of these guys. I mean, I've got some of you. Wolf Friend, you're pretty spooky. Actually, I think they're all pretty spooky. Maybe I should deal with the cockatrices, as they may synergize with one another. Which is a little bit alarming. Start aging. Can't do that anymore. That's fine. I'll redirect everything here. So again, really should check. You're attacking... Like, that's pretty spooky. It's a lot of damage that's incoming, but at least we're targeting the right guy. And... Basic attack. So my Jotun guy is actually currently getting rolled right now. You know what? I think change of plans here. I think I actually try and destroy one of these guys. Because I'm slightly worried about them synergizing with one another. Also slightly scared about proccing their own ability now that I think about it, but hey ho. Yeah, that's pretty bad actually. Not my favorite opening. Big ow. Oh my god, it went into him as well. Okay, we do have another play here. We can always pull a big heal sooner. You're doing 8 damage and burning everyone. Oh no, you're healing allies. That's fine. Well, it's still 2 burn. You're doing the same thing. And you're also doing the same thing. You're healing... Everyone's healing everyone. What's sidekick? How do I do this again? It's T, right? Do I have to do it from this screen? Really? When another ally attacks, trigger a sidekick attack on this monster against target enemy, dealing 1×4, then consume a stack. That's actually really scary. It's like another attack on a turn. What I will say, though, is you're living through this turn regardless of what happens here. And actually, I could cleanse the burn stacks next turn. I could also dodge this turn. I'm going to stagger this guy so I don't have to deal with the sidekick ability. In fact, I'll try and kill him if I can. It kind of scares because this guy's got redirect on him as well, but there's no specific target, right? So we're fine. Now, I'll just put more poison on you, I guess. But it's all going to be cleansed off, I think. Or, like, not cleansed, but healed off, effectively. So, yeah, so there goes the bonfire. Now, we need to very carefully read the heal effect in a second. No, the cleanse effect, sorry. Is it 3 of everything, or... No, it just says 3 debuffs. I don't know if it removes them in their entirety or just 3 stacks. I'm going to click this button right now and just see what happens. Yes, it was stacks. I'm glad I checked, because otherwise we could have been in big trouble. And could have. We're still kind of in trouble. I can gain some shields here at the very least, and he's got quite a lot of shields at this point. What are you doing, by the way? You're doing the super attack, and it's all going to... Well, the first one's going to go into this guy, at least the other one will go into this guy, I guess. We should be able to beat this. It's a little bit alarming. I will grant that. You're also dead to poison, I think, at this point. Good. He protected for his friend. And my assumption is I could kill this turn, but I don't know that for certain. So let's hold off and instantly pushing the button that potentially is going to cause me to take massive damage. Can you do 10? Is my big question. I have a horrible feeling... No, you can do it. You've got Flurry activated. Because the enemy hit you. Actually, you as a tank's not a bad idea. So we'll do big heal. And then you will finish off this guy. Another worthiness level, more dodge, or initial dodge, fine. You got the trigger, very good. As long as this monster has redirect, allies gain defense and shielding. Aura. Allies with 7 or more shield gain 1 damage and more crit chance, or aura. On wind action from allies, shields each ally for 2. They all seem to do the same thing, but nothing really what I'm exactly after. The redirect is nice, but I don't really want to push the redirect button that often, I think, on this build right now. I think I can't get to 7 more shields that easily, so I guess we'll just take aura on wind action from allied shields each ally. That's potentially reasonable. Another blank memento. Very nice. You wait for 1 and 2 come along at once. Really? Okay, there is a thing. Alright, there's a boss coming up, I think is this symbol. We can go to the Witch, Epic Loot Drop, or Merchant. I do have many money at this point, so maybe it's a pretty good idea to go see the Merchant. Let's do that. And I'm going to try and stagger and capture the boss this time. This is the grand plan. Don't mind me, I speak your wares. Alright, I don't need the lore anymore. We spoke before, okay? Could you not tell me this last time? Bonus experience, artifact, heroic horn, applies power to target monster. Some talismans and a tome. I already have this. I'll take the bonus experience, I guess. Not who I wanted it on. Try again. Game. One last try. The 2 and 3. Game. I'm not happy with you on this day. That's the boss. I'm going to be honest with you. My first run, I think my build was better. But here we go. If a guy dies, it's not the end of the world. As long as it's not Jotun, I'm actually not that bothered. Okay, let me look at this nerd. Not this nerd. That's the one. The Warden. For every 5 Aether purged, Aether stolen, or weakness applied to the party, applies power to self. Okay, so don't purge them. Aura. On single target attack from an ally, if the enemy has less than 2 weakness, applies weakness. So he basically puts weakness on every single turn. And then I guess we'll deal with these as they come up. What are we doing first? A basic attack and echo. 2 times 3 damage to target enemy and purges in an enemy ether. I see. Give him one of these. You know what? Again, don't get too good to use Syndrome on this. We need a bit of health anyway. Do a blank thingy? Yeah, I do. Give him some shields. And I'll take the redirect, actually. And he'll get a redirect next turn as well, thanks to the aging ability. You're just going to hit him. And you are going to do a heat into a hit. The heat's hit combo. You also can take damage from my effect because I had some armor left over, or some shield left over, I think. And I have redirect again. Age me. Nice, smash you. Don't push this button yet. Heat him. Hit them. You are staggered. Again, look at his ability next time, just in case he's one-shotting me. I've got him. The Warden. You can get bosses as well. Good to know. What are you doing, by the way? 4 times 4 against target enemy. Well, that's going to be Jotun. Shield self for 12. Applies redirect to self. Retaliate. Triggers 2 times 4 earthfire damage. Attack enemy. Wait. Is this up right now? No, it's next turn, right? I'm going to try and dodge this. We'll age again. I'm so old right now. Hit you. And poison you some more. So now it's retaliate on. So So I don't really want to hit him with multi-attack. Okay, that poison effect triggers the retaliate as well. Good to know. Now, I could heal him to strip off the debuffs right now. Because he still has to retaliate, so we don't want to hit him this turn. So yeah, we haven't done this yet, but I think this is the combo. We do our heal in the middle of the battle for a change of pace. Then I do this. Slime, are you okay, buddy? If you take all this hit, I mean, I guess if you die, it's not the end of the world. You are about to take potentially 30 damage if everything goes into you, and you're taking 10 poison, so I actually think I have to heal you right now. No, you're not, because you can't be, because there's a redirect going on. Oh, and sure, I have to basic attack here? Oh, that sucks, because I'm going to get retaliated. Alright. He did try to kill my slime. But I had 2 blocks up, or redirects. And now we can go for a stagger again. Or a kill. Yeah, you have to use an action if one's available. I was sort of hoping that I could use the game redirect action again, but I couldn't. I didn't have the Aether for it. So this is actually 24 damage right now, which is pretty good. Aging doesn't do anything for me this turn. But killing this guy does do something for me. Okay. We win. Worthiness 3, by the way. We got 2 dings this run. Pretty good. Although I do appreciate I gave you like 300 worthiness at the very start of the run. Everyone levels at the same time because I fortunately gave you 3 experience by money reasons. Okay, at the start of your turn, shields all allies for 3. Triggers 1 more time for allies with 50% or less health. Pretty good, actually. Actually, it seems like insanely good. Yeah, this seems so unbelievably good. Not great with like my ability, but poison no longer triggers at the start of the turn. Poison damage is doubled. This applies to both allies and enemies. When does it trigger then? Whenever a debuff stack is applied to this monster, it applies the same debuff to another random ally or enemy. That seems really scary, because if it hits an ally, that's really bad, but if it's an enemy, it's fantastic. I feel like this is what you take for an all-ooze squad, if you can do that, which I assume you can do 3 oozes. I'm going to take this, but there's a decent chance ooze doesn't last too much longer. Give me a random Aether. Alright, more fat loot. And what is this? Oh, this is to remove corruption, right? Okay, gonna be honest with you. Give me the Warden. I want to see what he looks like. I can't take the Warden for whatever reason. Cool. Cool. This guy's wholesome, though. He's wholesome. Savage Combat applies 1 regeneration to self. Whenever regeneration triggers on this monster, applies regeneration to each other ally. Then triggers regeneration on them. Okay. So you're like an ultra healer. But you're my only guy. Cool. I guess the boss soul, like, counts as my starting unit or something. Maybe it's like a higher quality guy. I don't know. More lore. Oh, you actually sell stuff. You sell blank mementos, which actually might be good right now. Because there are some guys I want to pick up on the next floor, so let me buy that. Yeah, maybe I have to speak to someone back in the settlement. Purge to enemy Aether. I can see that being good as well. Let me grab that. And sure, I'll spend down to almost nothing. That's fine. Eat the meal. And we are no longer corrupt. Very good. Okay, this is, honestly, what was I doing in the first episode? This is where I got to after like 2 hours. This run, which I have interest, is an hour. So I'm basically twice as quick as I was the last time. Maybe I can do it here. Let me just quickly interact. Maybe you can only use the warden on this floor. Oh, it's random, isn't it? I think it's random. Because now I get Tatzelworm, who is not what I want. So maybe I have to just roll through until I get to it. Like, I don't have any other options. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Maybe I've figured out something else. Is it this, the monster souls? The more souls I have, the more slots I get to pick from? I think that is it. I think that's the issue. So when I've been spending monster souls, which I sort of just assumed was... No, I even said it was that. Okay, I take it back. I'm stupid. I understand now the game's working. As I said, this is one of the other things. It's too early for me to assess this game. Because I'm not fully aware of the mechanics yet. I'm still working it out. Honestly, man, I don't care. Can you just give me some food, or just tell me what you want? Grant Jotun a new perk at the cost of 7 corruption, the Ooze a new perk at the cost of 7 corruption, or the Cockatrice a new perk at the cost of corruption. I'll give it to Jotun. Hit +1. On attack deals an additional 2 damage a hit. That seems pretty good. Defense is rare though. Reduce the damage of each incoming hit by 1. That seems extremely good on a guy that can redirect. Alright, we'll take that. And we can deal with this corruption. We have the super heal. Don't you want a soul? You do want a soul. You know what? I have one. Who cares if I have none? We'll just resurrect no one. I've got the perfect squad, right? Cool. That improves me between runs anyway. Didn't expect that. The gargoyle's attacking me. Okay, so I've seen all these guys. Sorry, that's not true. I've seen 2 of these guys. I've seen the bat before, I've seen the book before. Who is this? I assume Gargoyle. Gargoyle. Earthen Striker. For every 12 shield this monster receives or applies to other monsters, applies sidekick to self, and then sidekick its attacking when another monster attacks. Okay. And you are currently doing 3 times 3 damage against target enemy, and then shielding self for 7. You're just basically attacking, and you are doing a basic attack. This guy, the bat, applies terror, and then you can gain lifesteal off terror, I think is the deal. And then terror means that an enemy takes more damage for each stack of terror on it. So this guy's actually pretty spooky. And terror does more damage, so this guy's like particularly spooky. It is only 33% though of the damage is healed, but still. And then this book guy I think does random shit, right? That's your deal. Like if someone does 2 of the same Aether, you cast a random ability. This action can only be used without ending the monster's turn. Each monster can only use one free action per turn. Living Tome. Whenever your ally spend 2 Aether of each element, Unleashed Tome may be used once. Unleashed Tome uses a powerful action without spending Aether as a free action. Oh, from a choice of 3 random actions. So I guess 3 of these go and offer to it, and it can play it without the cost as a free action. Okay, I see that why this is scary. So actually, I would like to stagger this guy, because he is going to cast something with 2, which will trigger the book. So I actually think I need to do this. No, I can do this. I've got 2 blue. I need to make sure I stagger him. And honestly, I'm going to race him. I don't want this guy to get up. I think the sidekick ability could be really scary. Now, I don't have a fire right now. Interesting. I could purge an Aether as well to stop this guy attacking me, but I don't think I really care. Hit this guy again. Slightly overkill, but sure. Alright, again, we need to be paying attention to what they're doing. Generates wild, wild, wild Aether. Wiki wild, wiki, wiki wild, wiki, wiki wild, wild Ether. And he powers himself up. That's spooky. You are doing 2 times 2 and putting terror on everyone, and it's all enemies. I cannot allow this. He must go down in some way. Even if I have to purge him to do it, which I think is what I'm going to have to do. Because that seems real bad news. And I can't redirect it. I could shield everyone, though, instead. That is something on offer. Can I kill you this turn? I mean, I could take the hit, I suppose. It's a little bit spooky. Because the redirect does nothing here, because he's hitting all, so it literally doesn't matter. I think I can kill him. Yeah, okay. Let's kill this guy. So again, the buff doesn't get buffed. Well, sorry, he's going to give himself power, but he doesn't gain an effect. A random spell, sorry. Not random. Well, it is semi-random. He doesn't get a freebie, basically. Like, how does this thing ever interrupt, by the way, on the enemy side? Because they can't purge before me, right? I don't even need healing right now. I mean, we might as well do this still. Like, just to, I don't know, it won't even top Jotun up because he's got corruption, right? Whatever. Also should consider catching one of these guys. Now that I think about it. Whoopsie. It's okay, we'll fight more of these guys. It's actually quite hard for me to stagger the fire guys as well right now. But I should have caught the gargoyle. Hexing Harp Artifact. Alright. I'll take it. I've already spoke to you, right? Oh, Oh, I thought it said wall jump then for a second. It's like, wait, since when can I wall jump? Okay, let's try and get one of these books. I don't think I've got one in the Pokeball yet. AKA the... What are you actually called? The blank offering or something? Yeah, the blank memento, sorry. The very clearly blank memento. Which, to be fair, it is like... It doesn't look like a Pokeball, does it? Hexing Harp is also purged to enemy Aether. That seems really powerful, honestly. Just to be able to interrupt an enemy. Okay, you're doing random shit. You are doing a swipe, and you're stealing some Aether from me. And you're basically attacking. But no one is going to trigger the book effect. That's the most important thing here. You are going to do one of these. You're going to moisturize yourself. You look fabulous. You were going to stagger this guy. And going to catch me a chicken book. The Grimoire. We've got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. Now we're going to kill him. You have 2x2. I can buff you to be 2x3, but that doesn't actually move the needle for me versus just doing this. You'll die to the poison anyway, this way. I get purged. Should have had a look at what this guy's doing, actually, because the vampirism, or the terror effect, sorry, is pretty spooky, actually. In fact, I'd really like to not deal with it like this. Like, this seems awful. 4 terror to all other enemies. No thanks. And then you're doing just generate stuff, so we don't need to worry about you too much. Let's age. Not sure I can actually kill this guy, by the way. I'm sort of hoping I can. Based on this, I'm going to assume I can't. I can't use a special ability on this guy. I could shield all. I could also purge the 2 wind ones so he can't do his ability, but I think it's not that scary right now what's going on, so I'm going to not worry about it. I'll do a little bit of extra damage by triggering my own effect. Like, it doesn't matter if we get terrored as well, as long as we don't take another attack. He pops the poison. Now, what are you doing? You are doing Lava Tide, which is an AoE attack. I think this is the attack that killed me, by the way, before. But everyone got like a huge buff before they did it. It was literally like 10 times 3 instead of 2 times 3. And it just obliterated me. So we're not going to let that happen this time. Seems reasonable advice. We'll just kill you. And honestly, he's kind of looking okay right now. I'm getting more worthiness. My ability is almost never triggering. An orb. Aether plus 1, but health is reduced by 6. Increase healing of each heal by 1. I think I'm going to scrap that. I mean, we do have to heal on the ooze, I guess, but I quite like this ability on it. That it gets shield to start with. And also, it can apply more debuffs, right? Yeah. So, I'll scrap it. Alright, merchant. We have some money. Actually, we should go to the merchant this time. For the reasons that I need to buy a monster soul so that I can look in the old monster soul vessel. This thing. Because I assume if I look at it now, I can't see anything, right? Yeah. Okay. I see now what we're doing. Welcome to the Forbidden Fortress, Cyrix. Beautiful, isn't it? It's messy. That is true. Things have been a bit difficult to maintain ever since the Void opened. Of course, the Forbidden Fortress is our home. That explains some things. Can't buy anything. Yeah, I need a monster soul, please. I would have liked to buy more than one, but hey-ho. An epic skull, which I already have anyway. An epic blade. I don't need that either, I think. Heals the monster by 15 and removes 5 debuffs. Seems pretty good, actually. What I really want to do, though, is look at what's in this monster soul. Who is in the vessel? It's Grimoire. Yeah, the skulls and all the things seem to have slightly different effects. I think when something's epic, it has like 3 different effects on it. Like rare stuff has 1, and you know, the common one has... Sorry, the rare one probably has 2, the common one has 1. Okay. What are you actually up to? Scald. 2 times 3 damage against target enemy. Applies 3 burn. 2 times 3 damage against target enemy. Steals an Aether. And this guy's an element wild. You know what? I'm actually kind of like about this. I might summon this guy. The scary thing is, like, who do I replace? I think I would replace the Chicken Boy, but the Chicken Boy actually has some quite good uses. But I think he's the one that, like... He doesn't have big heal, basically. As soon as I can get to the point where I don't really care about big heal anymore, then I can get rid of the use as well. But let's play with a different unit. I'll rebirth this guy. Also, this guy's got an epic skull. This guy has got a rare talisman. It's that simple. Oh, I do get a scrap for it. That's pretty good. I was about to say, how does this work? So you get the level up instantly? Okay. This is interesting. I don't have any yellow abilities. Aura, the start of your turn generates wild Aether. Wiki, I can't do it again. At the end of your turn, consumes all wild Aether and deals 4 damage hit to the monster for each. Okay. So the idea of that is you can use big spells, but if you don't use them, you get actually beat up for it. On every 4 attacks from allies, purges an enemy Aether. And Aura, when you reach 5 Aether of the same element, purge 1 enemy Aether of the same element and applies power to self. This seems pretty good, but I don't know how wild is used compared to actually, like, you know, the attribute you want to use. If you can't burn your wild easily enough, then it's actually quite hard for me to use this. But I think I want to try it. Let's try Void Burn. I think it's the one that sounds the most disgusting. Especially if I grab some, like, massive abilities, right? Generates... Done again. Wild Ether. Jim West. Desperado. Burn Wave. And Energy Charm. Heals target for 2 times 3. Target generates 1 random Aether. Free action. I know, I need to grab a big ability. I will grab a big ability, don't worry about it. Aura. When every 4 attacks from allies purge an enemy Aether. For every 3 Aether purged or stolen by this monster, applies power to self. Aura. When you reach 5 Aether of the same element, I've seen this before. Purge 1 enemy Aether of the same element. We'll start purging. Alright, I don't have a necessarily big ability, but we'll solve this, don't worry. Hi, buddy. I might need some bonus experience if you don't mind. Also, I wouldn't mind giving this guy an ability. Or an equipment, sorry. Well, I think we'll do random experience. Wait, who did it hit? I didn't see. Good. I just wanted to level up someone. Give me a super attack. It's not an attack. Okay. We have some big attacks anyway. It's fine. Consumes up to 1 Earth Aether to deal 6 Earth damage hit and applies 6 poison to target enemy. On action, if the action applies debuffs to the enemies, apply those debuffs another time to the enemies and to self. Okay. I see. So it would let me get insane amounts of poison on my own unit. That's the plan. I'm actually going to take this because I want a way to spend more mana. And I think that's the one that spends me the most mana. So I'm going to grab it. An Epic Skull. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to enemy, 25% chance to apply another stack of the same debuff. I just don't need it. So yeah, the secondary effects are slightly different on this guy. Oh, sorry, on this thing. But I'm quite happy with the one I've got already. So we'll say no to the merchant. And I think that's going to be it for the floor. I was going to say, I think I see something over there. Alright, I don't have cursed metal crabs that came from Mars. So I generated 2 wilds. I need to spend everything. So spend big, guys. Also, that answers the question. I spend for my chosen element first. I don't have any wind right now, so this should burn one of these, which is actually what I want to do. Stagger this guy. We're going to catch the gargoyle as well, because I've not got one yet. Get him. Got him. Now, you are going to burn the other wild thing. And now my book shouldn't take damage, I think. Wait, hang on a minute. This generates wild. So I need to attack with you first. We live and learn. Yeah, I'm going to take damage from this. Alright, that's my bad. Yeah, okay, I see. Probably should have had a look at what these guys were doing, by the way, because things do a lot of damage now. Gargoyle's dead to poison, so we can ignore him. He's also dead to that poison, now that I think about it. You are shielding self. You are doing a wild ritual for free. You generate some Jim West. Then you're doing Whirlpool. 4 times 5 to target enemy on interrupt. Apply 2H to self. But how would you interrupt me? Okay. Age me. You're getting redirected already. That's fine. Spend as much as you can. I should attack with the book first and or spend from the book. That's a heal. Steal an Aether. That would be good. Wait, actually, now that I look at it, would it be good? I think you've got 1 left over, right? No, you've got 6 left over. You've got 6 wild now that I look at it. So I think we should do a Scald. And then I need you to spend both of these points. Why am I not allowed to use Venom here? Why can't I use... Oh, No, wait. Why am I not allowed to use this? Can I not use 1 wild on one of these? Or can you not split a stack? Like, there's 2 here. I have to use 2 of this one or 2 of this one. I think it's that, right? Okay, I've kind of fucked up again then because I don't really want to use this one right now. So we're going to take some damage, but I'm learning more, okay? Ow. Also worth noting, I think the damage goes into shields. It doesn't go under shields, which is actually really good intel. You can retaliate now, correct? But I can't really easily play around it. Ow. Partially because of that, but also because of I need to spend everything. Oh, I have Unleashed Tone, which actually I don't want to do right now, because I don't actually have a big spell on you, but when I get a big spell on you, then you're in trouble. Heal for 6. Do that. In part because I want to spend right now. Why are you generating a ton of shields, by the way? What's going on here? Was it emergency response that was going off? Oh, it was a wind action, right. Okay. Pretty good, actually. We are going to get retaliated. I've accepted it. Ow. You spend the blue. You're going to smack him as well. I know I'm going to get retaliated, but we have the armor or the shields for it. You hit me, I hit you. And then this guy, I've done the same thing again. I'm going to take 4 damage on this guy. My bad. I can't even burn it this time. Alright, let me just try and deal with him. The retaliate's really annoying to play around. Right, gains shielding. He's got retaliate again. Can you stop having actions, please? Can it be my turn? Buddy? Ow. So he's getting more and more power and all that jazz. Sure. Might as well heal you. Actually, we should all heal. Because you can just kill with this, I think. So I should use Ooze Heal. And then Jotun should finish off. Because you can't retaliate if you're dead. That is my theory. Did I catch one of those guys? I don't think I did. That's my... Well, I say it's my fault. I think they break with fire, right? So it's actually quite hard for me to catch those guys right now. Okay, we're looking for big spell. I can't get a spell. Okay. When you reach 5 Aether, I've seen this before. For every 3 Aether purchased stolen, whenever a monster purchased steals an Aether, break 1 poison of the same element on all enemies. On all enemies? I mean, that seems really good. More goodies. A portrait of a shark with a magnificent beard. I honestly do not know what this is. It is neither a monster king or a monster, at least none that I've ever encountered. Certainly the meaning of this portrait has been lost when the original inhabitants of the fortress abandoned this place. Maybe it simply represents wisdom. Alright, can we like shift it to the side? There's not like a hidden safe back there. It's kind of what I was going for. Also, this floor is bigger than I thought. There's a monster up here. It is a bat. I will blitz you. There's also some stuff in the back, but I couldn't see it. A book. I don't know if I've caught a vampire bat yet. I don't think I have. So maybe we'll try and do that as well, this mission. We know what Book Friend's all about, so I really don't want to let this attack go through. It's really scary if I do. I can't actually deny it right now. No, I can deny it. I can steal an Aether. I think this will stop it. It did stop it, although it then changed it to a basic attack, so it doesn't fully stop it, but it, you know, it does some pretty good work for me at the very least. I'm going to take 4 again in my book, but I can't really do anything about it. I just don't quite have the... I don't quite have the gusto right now to do it. But I said, well, the next time I get offered a ginormous spell in the book, we'll take it. Which I think will be next level. Yeah, so we take 4. Again, look what they're doing. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, they're all doing basic attacks, right? But again, we should, like, be very careful with what they're doing. Because out of nowhere, they can just suddenly explode you. Right, you got redirect this time, so anyone that's doing a targeted attack, you don't need to worry about it. You're generating stuff and making yourself more powerful. This is the scary one. No, actually, it's not that scary. This is pretty scary, though. Anything that says all is super scary to me. And actually, I can't suck you off this time quite as efficiently. So, I guess we try and kill you then, is the answer. My build looks better this time. I'm actually not sure it is, but it's... I guess it's better because I'm getting more shielding this time than I was last time. And that's kind of carrying me this time. I feel like my previous one was way more... felt more like fine line. Like, it did everything I wanted to do. But this one is just better, even though it's like a little bit clunky. Like, the slime really doesn't do that much for me, I think. We have to kill this guy, by the way, because he will get his attack off before the stacks, I think. Again, I took the 4 damage when it went into shields. Fat Boy, I'd like to be able to hit with some fire moves right now. The Terror is pretty bad. Okay, what's your next move? Nearly getting killed. There's your next move. I can't catch you because you're dead. The book is also attacking, which is pretty bad. The book is unironically scarier than anything else. I mean, now I'd say all of this. I've actually taken no damage so far this mission. Oh, sorry, this battle. I think that... What's causing this, actually? I keep looking at this. What's generating me shields? It's on Jotun, right? I think it's this one. I think I've got, like, wind element on everything. And it's just generating shields for, like, every ability I use. Like, it's kind of crazy. Please. Common equipment. Do I actually have anything on the book yet? I still don't have anything on the book. Let's have your turn, shield self for 3. Good enough. I didn't notice you, but I'll be there in a second. Just breaking everything in this room for the sake of it, things. Oh, wait, I see a parkour puzzle. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, I did it for nothing, but I at least entered in style to talk to this person. Aya. Of course you're called Aya. Hello there, I'm Aya. And you're not from around here, are you? You're right, I'm an Aethermancer. My name's Syriax. What are you doing here in the void? I was hoping to snag some Aetherium, you know. Vigil, the holy city, is known as the birthplace of Aetherium. Got me thinking, with all that void stuff going on, it might have brought some Aetherium to the surface. I've been here in the void for quite a bit, though. It's starting to give me a headache, to be honest with you. There's definitely a sign that you should head back to Pilgrim's Rest. Ah, darn, I guess you're right. I guess that path behind you should be pretty safe. By rescuing this character, you and your monsters have formed a bond to Pilgrim's Rest. I get 2 corruption cleanse. Very good. So I guess they've done some sort of storyline progression. Cool. I see the enemies. What is Mysterious Fountain? The Torment's Blessing, of course it is. A desperate attempt by the Fortress's final commander to defend the holy city from Gaultland's army. Upgrade Ooze's Skull Epic. Upgraded tier if possible and pick rare affix plus curse to affix to it. Upgrade. Okay, so this just upgrades equipment, but I don't get to see exactly what it is. Also, it says if possible. I don't know if Epic is the top or not. I assume Legendary is the top. You know what? For science, is this the top tier? Pick a rare affix and a curse affix. Burn hit plus 15%. Aether chance rare plus 50%. I can generate random Aether, but I have pretty high corruption chance. And power chance rare. 33% chance to apply power to self. 66% chance to apply 1 burn to self. This is somewhat countered by my own innate ability, which removes corruption off this unit. So I think I'm just going to grab this one. I don't really want to generate random Aether, though, to be honest with you. I think this was really bad for me. Because this one is really bad for me. Actually, this might be the best one, honestly. Take burn, but... You know what? I think it actually is. I'm going to take this one. I'm a little bit perturbed by this, though. I gained some worthiness, though. Hang on a minute. If I just fuck this guy up... I'm trying to remember if I've got more debuff stacks go off. I think I'm good. But a bit spooky. Oh, we got the Cooking Bros. Oh, this guy with the blue, like, back is the guy that actually destroyed me before. This fuck. I'm going to try and kill him immediately. He actually just annihilated me. And I say him. There were 2 of them, and they just destroyed me. So I'm going to try and catch him. If he's that broke to kill me, surely he's an insane unit. I just want to quickly check what his abilities actually are. That's not how I do that. So, what did he do to me? I think it was Burn Wave. Yeah, this 3 times 4, but he got some stacks on him or something else, and it just destroyed me. It might be an affliction into, like, some sort of other effect. I don't remember, but I just got absolutely obliterated by these guys. Like, it might be terror. The first... Oh, yeah, this was it as well. Schadenfreude. My first ally gets terror and burn applied to them. So, like, this guy's really scary. I think you just want to remove him as soon as is humanly possible. So that's what we're going to do. Spend, spend, spend. I'm so close to breaking you. I should really look at your abilities as well. This is pretty scary. The other guys are doing basic attacks. I'm not that worried about those. I can't break this guy, so I'm going to have to steal some stuff from him, I think. Yeah, let's steal from him. Which I'm going to have to use with this, actually. Okay, we'll use the harp. Cool. Okay, that denies his attack. We age. I'll start breaking this guy as well down, because I have not caught one of these guys either. I did the same thing. I'm going to generate... It's so hard to break all my wild, because if I attack with this guy last, I generate a wild. God damn it. Whatever. Alright, we take 4, but we've got so much shielding up anyway. Who cares? Get staggered, you nerd. Don't know what staggers you there. Is it the poison that staggers you? Okay, these guys, by the way, generate a cooking buff. That's like their deal. And they remove stacks of cooking to improve their effects. They're actually quite scary. I probably do need to deal with them sooner rather than later. Let me get this guy. How many blind mementos do I have? That's my last one. But I'm okay with that. I probably should have saved another one for a boss, but I'll try and find one more. Either way, this guy, like, destroyed me. So I'm actually not upset by this. Like, he just completely destroyed me. Is that going off right now? This burn wave is super, super not chill. And it seems to be happening right now. You know what? I will be killing you this turn, I think. Look at this nerd as well. I really should check what the other nerd is up to. Just attacking me? I don't care. I think I've done the same thing I always do. I've left you only be able to do this. Though I can spend my unreleased tome to use one of these instead, I think. Oh, it's random! Oh my god, I didn't realize that. Hang on a minute. I've been fucking up this character, but now that we know that, huge. And it's a free. Okay, that's actually insane. Okay, I'm stupid. By the way, who have I not attacked with? Oh, it was a free action, okay. Alright, I'm still stupid because I'm going to generate one of these, but I literally couldn't avoid it. And it's still just going into shields right now. I need to check what my ooze is doing fairly soon, because I don't know if I can remove my ooze. I feel like I can, but he's doing AoE damage, and it's pretty good. Pretty good AoE damage. Jotun picks up another level. Gets another ability. 4 times 2 damage against target enemy applies redirect to self. Retaliate triggers 2 times 4 earth water damage. Attack against enemy, and it's a free action. And we want to spend, so I'm actually quite okay with this. 4 times 2 damage against target or enemy. On interrupt applies... Interrupt triggers when an enemy action is interrupted. Actions get interrupted when the enemy is staggered, killed, or when the enemy lacks the ether required to pay the action cost. I see how interrupt's meant to work now. So staggering it also causes it. I like the free thing, I've got to be honest with you. It seems pretty good, but we want to gain age in this character. I'm trying to make them as like some sort of age build, so I think I'm going to grab the age thing and just run with it. Even though really all age is doing right now, I think it's giving me some armor and giving me redirect on that character. Monster Soul, excellent. I definitely won't waste them this time. Not knowing what they do. Whoops. Okay. Next Zone Knight. Next Zone Resistor, it's a cook. And Aether Spring. Let's go to Knight. Just want to have a look. So I can get the Gargoyle this time. And your ability is... For every 12 shields this monster receives or applies to other monsters, apply Sidekick to self. So it has to come from this guy. It would actually be quite good with the slime. Sorry, in the slime position. Because it works with Jotun, because Jotun's applying shields to everyone. And actually, hang on a sec. Were you Wind Attribute? You are Wind Attribute as well, so you do have a lot of synergy. I think currently though, my issue is this guy is actually disgusting. It's like, he's actually insane. And I don't know exactly why he's insane. I think it's in part because of this. Debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. I think it's just destroying everyone as an AoE attack because of then the Putrid Odor effect. It's like doing 4 to every single enemy every single turn, or 4 additional. Then I've got this epic skill as well, which is, again, giving this guy shields as well. I am burning myself, but, you know, kind of who cares? He's literally disgusting. Don't be mean to my boy. Or girl. Also, my only way to get through Earth right now is that... Let me see what this guy's got. He is Earth, Wind. Fire and Air. I'm so scared about changing something and it just destroying my build. And I can't see ahead of, like, what he's going to do, I believe. Like, I don't know what he's going to unlock if I take him. I can't. It's just... My build is working, why change it? It's kind of like my logic right now. I've heard many kinds of stories of you, Syriax. How do you think paint us as villainous? Villains? Nay, you're heroes, guiding monsters towards worthiness, helping out across territory. There is certainly an idea. In practice, however, our history looks a bit different. Don't worry about ancient history. Besides, as a fellow Void Delver, we can help each other out. I don't think you can upgrade Epic. I think that is the max. So let's upgrade Jotun Salve. It's actually quite a good item, I think, but it really has no effect on it right now. Wind Generator 5 Generator Power Chance. Let's take Power. I'll try and become a powerhouse as I'm gaining shields, and eventually pivot into being an attacker. I can't get out of my head. I kind of just want to bite the bullet and replace this guy, but I think he's offering me so much right now. Mainly in the AoE department because of this. I mean, this is so good. Even if I put Burn on it, it would be so insane as well. But I feel like I need AoE damage as well. It's kind of the thing I'm lacking, but I don't even know if that guy would give me AoE damage. Would you give me AoE damage? You can actually look at one of you upgraded. Gargoyle Boy! What abilities do you actually have? He's got Lightning Shield, he's got Stone Fist. And Hurricane Punch, and then Minimize. No, I think actually, you're not what I want. It'd be nice to have a damage counter to see who's doing the damage. Yeah. I can see that. Okay, how about this? I don't know if this is going to work, by the way. I might fuck up immediately. I'm going to attack with this guy to generate the Whirlpool stacks via Wild Stuff on my Jotun, which will mean that I don't take damage on this guy for the first time since I put him in the squad. We can instantly break this guy. Nice stagger. What are you doing, by the way? 3 times 5 damage against target enemy. Ow. Which is going to be this guy, but he's got 23 armor, so who cares? Yes. This seems very reasonable. But like, look at all the buffs that get applied. It's insane. Then how much AoE do we do here? Is it 7? Eight. Like, it's disgusting damage he's outputting. Moisturize yourself again. Burn all my wild stuff. You can use one of these random abilities. Gas Burner, 4 times 4 damage against target enemy. Applies 1 burn for every 4 debuff stats amongst all monsters in combat. Seems pretty good actually right now. I mean, you're fucked. I'll put it on you actually. Because also the burn I think will do more damage to this guy as well. Stealing Aether. I'd like to steal fire off you if I can, but I don't know if I can. I won't worry about it. And we'll just do a normal attack. I probably should have just killed this guy, actually. Oh, well. I'm literally not taking damage, so who cares? Keep putting regen on yourself. I don't care. Heal. And I put shield on everyone. I think it's this actually as well that's kind of breaking my build a little bit. And also poison actually goes into shielding, I believe, not under shielding. So the shields that this guy is generating, he's protecting from his own ability. It's like in multiple ways this is disgusting. One of my extra experiences, by the way, I've seen it like, I saw like 2 pop at once, and then since then I've barely noticed it. Not to say it hasn't happened, but... Oh. There's my extra experience, I guess. Just on the floor. Some guys down here. A boss is incoming. I don't have a thing, so if I can't capture the boss, I'm sorry. I can't. There are 2 of these guys. I'm going to ace them again. Because the run I lost, I fought 2 of these guys, and they both AoE attacked me at the same time, and it just destroyed me. I just instantly died. I think I've got more protection this time than the last time, but still, don't fuck around. And remember as well, the first unit that does something gets terror put on them. Which I think is okay for Jotun since he's got so much health. And he will gain a actual metric fuck ton of armor through all of this. But also this works on both their abilities, right? I think this is what happened to me. I took like Giga Terror from both of them. Is it on the attack? Sorry. How does this happen? They have to use an action, sorry, not a free action. Yeah, I'll get 4 Terror and 4 Burn. It's really scary. Unless I break them, which is something I'm going to do. But we'll accept it here. I need to generate a wild one. Now I can do this. Get staggered. It's fine. Like, that was 12 damage to one of the units. It's insane. And I don't understand why. Why am I doing 12? Whatever. I won't complain. I'm doing this for shielding, by the way. Might as well. I have to put terror on this unit, which I probably shouldn't have done. Hey-ho. Steal from the guy that, you know, has lost everything already. So I think you're going to die to poison anyway, if I just leave you. I could avoid the damage, though. But I think I'm okay with the damage, considering the shielding situation right now. Now, you get a freebie, but I can't use it, I guess, because your turn is over. And then you hit this guy. Which is applying, like, every single debuff stack known to mankind. You stagger to the poison damage, we block an attack. That's fine, we have, like, 24 armor anyway. You take 15 damage. Okay, you're doing burn wave. I have to kill you before that happens. It's not acceptable otherwise. Possibly not the best ability, but I think that stuns you. Maybe. Actually, I should have thought about that for like more than 1 second. I could have staggered you. Yeah, that was a misplay. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to win anyway. Gonna kill this guy. And now I'll stagger this guy. I should have done it the other way around so I got the stagger interrupt. But he dies at the end of this turn anyway. In fact, he might die now. He's dying now. It literally didn't matter. Where's my extra experience game? A blade, rare equipment. Crit chance increase. On action, 20% chance to apply power to self. I mean, it's probably better than this, to be completely honest with you. But this guy's also quite weak, so maybe I'm okay with this, just additional shielding. I'm just going to scrap it. I'm happy with what's going on right now. My god, how many fucking shark paintings are there? There's so many of them. Anyway. So there is some more stuff to do. So let's knock that out. I'd love to get a blank whatchamacallit. Soul Altar. I'm going to say no. But I probably should say yes. Because I don't think I'm going to change my party. An occult ritual circle, definitely a recent addition to its environment, is dedicated to neither to Sol nor the monster deities. The isolated nature of the Forbidden Fortress has made it a perfect hiding place for the unheard of religious groups that prefer to remain unheard of. Okay. I guess I'm not allowed to use that for some reason. Maybe it's because I've already used it once this run, the pentagram. Maybe it's a once per run thing, or I can't use it while I've got a curse on it or something. Anyway, there's nothing else I can do on this floor, so we're just going to fight the boss. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. There is something I could do. Maybe. What if the merchant sells one? What if the witch sells one? I don't know who to go for. I think the merchant would be more sensible. Yeah, we don't need loot. Well, we do need loot, but not desperately. I might live to regret this, but I'll see if you sell one. I actually don't think you will do, but... Please. Alright, more law. I'm good. There is a blind memento. Okay, huge. Evasion up, healing up, initial temporary power up. Actually not terrible on my shield guy, because he does have a heal on him. But I normally don't need it because of the shielding anyway. I'll take this, and I'm going to buy some experience. Excellent. Toxic Eruption deals 2x2 damage against target enemy. Deals an additional X damage hit, poison stack on enemy. Cleanses 3 demons from all allies. Cleanses 1 corruption. It's a free action. 3x3 against target enemy. Applies 3 poison to target enemy and self. Yeah, I mean, I think this is actually what's doing disgusting damage right now. Then again, I'm actually struggling with fire, so maybe we'll grab Toxic Eruption just to help with fire reasons. 50-50? Well, actually, it's a 1/3 chance, but... Oh, okay, we hit the wrong guy, but I don't regret doing it. I'd rather make sure I spend my money than die on this boss with money left over. That is definitely the boss room, so let's not quite run into that just yet. Wait, are you the boss? Who's the boss? You're at level 7. You also have 2 elements to stagger. Are you the boss? Who are you? You can't be the boss, because the boss... Wait, you might be the boss. You have 2 attacks. Tied to the Void. The Void has chosen water. Whenever an ally or enemy uses water action, Starspawn generates wild aether. Oh, maybe it is the boss, because he's doing 2 things. I did think he'd be in this small room, but hey-ho. And it's not, like, null, whatever you want to call it, colorless energy. It's 6 green, 6 brown, which is pretty awkward right now. I do have a green attack, but... Actually, I have 2 green attacks. Actually, it's not that bad. It could be worse. Do I want to give him wild stuff? Let me see what he's up to. He has 317 health. He's probably a boss. Maybe. Alright. Whenever an enemy uses an action of a certain element, so we know it's water. On every 4 attacks, applies power to self, I see. And that is the thing. 2 times 10 to all enemies, and it's 5 wilds. This could be a problem. Just gonna throw it out there. This could be problematic. Get the poison on him. Steal from him? I can't steal the wild one, I think. It is a bit scary because this is water. So is this. It will cause him to stagger, though. No, it won't. Actually, I don't know if it will. Let me just see. Do I need to do 3 of the earth as well? Oh, he was on 6. Never mind, I'm stupid. I'm also stupid because I've done it in the wrong order. I'll take 4. Poison Lords, do not let me down here. So every 5... Okay, I see what the deal is here. I need to be really careful with water. 5 times 3. 2 times 4, and it interrupts power self. You have so much Aether right now. The first attack is going in here. I mean, I can't not attack with this guy. I think we go for the stagger. And I'm just gonna mass poison you. There's a stagger. We'll try and catch this guy as well. So at the very least, we've achieved something. We have Star Spawn now. Now, this guy can use one of his abilities. 3 times 4 against target enemy. Purchase 2 enemy ether if the target has burn. Otherwise, applies 3 burn. Shield all allies for 2 times 4. Generates wild aether for every 8 debuff stacks amongst monsters in combat. That could just kill me, so I can't do that. 3 times 3 against target enemy steals 2 enemy aether. Let me just steal from you, I think. Because you haven't got burn on you. Also, doing wind things give me shields. So that was reasonable. Steal from him. Which I do appreciate is going to cause him to gain another wild. But he's nearly dead, actually. I look at his health. It's not that high. Oh, he's changed to wind. Oh, okay. So he changed his effect. That's good to know. I have no redirect right now. We might want to have redirect. All enemies, by the way. Unless I purge. I purged the wrong stuff. That's unfortunate. Heal yourself. You've now got your 5 things to do a super attack. You'll do it on the next turn, I think. Please steal a good thing. You stole a great thing. In fact, I think it showed what you were going to steal. You didn't steal a great thing. I take it back. You've got 6 wild. I can't interrupt this, whatever I do. Now that I think about it. Good point. Wait, can I just kill him? Because Toxic Eruption was kind of disgusting there. And this kills you. Alright, never mind. He's easy. I just had lethal. Oh, have I done? Have I beat the game? I see Birdman with flames and stuff. Hello, Aethermancer. To make it this far, quite impressive. You're... Oh, is it my father? No. So you do remember. You look well. Have you enjoyed life? Your freedom? Us? We could never imagine to complain. We take it your surprises robbed you of your speech. Or is it the guilt? Who could say? Can you hear them? Farewell, Syriax. For your soul will rot in the eternal flow of the ether, as is their will. Hello. Can I catch this guy? He seems pretty cool. End of the demo. Okay, honestly kind of cool. Some of the stuff went over my head a little bit, I have to be honest with you. Like, I didn't fully understand what my build was at the very end, but... maybe if I just dug down into the numbers. My slime did 59. It's because I had an ability that triggered the poison stacks on an enemy, but, like, I think it was, like, times 4 or something, or times 3. And I had, like, 17 poison stacks on him, so it just blew him up. You made it. For now, despite all the challenges, you and your monsters have cleared the second biome, but you still ought to reach the holy city of Vigil. Thank you for playing Aethermancer at this early stage in development. We hope you enjoyed your adventure. This is just a taste of the game. There are a lot of improvements, more biomes, player classes, and other features, and of course a ton of monsters on our roadmap. Your support along the way would mean a lot to us. Wishlisting the game on Steam helps us get more visibility, and sends you a notification when Aethermancer releases. Also, you're more than welcome to share your thoughts with us on Discord or on Steam, or just hang out within the community. The Moi Ride team. P.S. If you keep playing the demo, try out new teams and challenge yourself with the heroic difficulty. Okay, cool. Congratulations on beating the demo. As a reward, you can have this memento. We hope you continue to enjoy Aethermancer. I have Charuf. Wasn't he one of the starters I didn't choose, so I can now pick the other starter. Okay, that's cool. Do I have people back here? We have the mayor, which is someone you can bribe. What are you about? Ethereum forging is a long-standing Monsterkin tradition. Cool, okay. I've just got a person back here. The merchant is here. Alright. So I'll do a soul bond this time, because I didn't last time. So I can do it with the warden. Giggity. For 50. And I think there's no one else down here. Whoops. And what was your deal again? You made my runs easier, right? Not that I needed it, but... Don't worry about the lore, by the way. Once per run, if one of the Aethermancer monsters would die, you get saved from death and is set to 25. Okay. I can hold 4 charges. Better healing. Start with an additional monster soul. Start with a skill reroll or a worthiness upgrade. Okay. I mean, let's whack some of these things in here for lasting giggles. Make my guys more worthy. And we don't need the death save because I just won't die. Smile. Oh, I can't afford the other one. Anyway, I guess that'll do for now. If you want to see me play more of the demo, maybe try and check out the other monsters, let me know in the comments below, and then maybe we'll come back and try and beat it again with some of the other units we've not really seen. Because, let's be honest, I basically used Jotun the entire time. Jotun and, like, 2 other units that... Well, you know what, to be fair, I used the book as well, so we did see, like, 5 of the units at the very least. But I could come back and check out some more of the other guys. I don't think there's a date yet of this on the Steam page. I think it's still working in development. But maybe when it comes out close to time or when it comes out, we can check it out again if people like it. Anyway, thanks for everyone that joined me. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube? Why not give me a follow on Twitch? And I'll see you again next time. Bye!